Hey guys, welcome to another episode of TokeMoments. My name is Toke and it's another Wednesday. So if this is your very first time of watching any one of my videos, yeah, that mouth, how can this be your first TokeMoment? What are you waiting for? Quickly subscribe right now as I am speaking to you. Before I close my eyes and open it, make sure you have subscribed to this channel. I'm just messing around with you. It's a new month. It is a new month. This is our first video in the month of June. We hardly keep timelines on this channel. We're just every Wednesday peel. Almost like how, remember when we were growing up, there was that peel that was called Sunday peel. I can't remember what it was for now. I think it was to prevent malaria or something. Well, if you are from Africa, you would probably most certainly know all about that, especially if you are from Nigeria, because I think it's a drug that was made in Nigeria. This week I'm going to be talking about how to be a sharp babe. Many babes out there think they're sharp. They are the ones with the biggest L sign, the learners, the ones who think that they know it all. You better watch this vlog, because when we are done, you realize that you know nothing, Jon Snow. Now, I'm such a huge Game of Thrones fan, but honestly, I was working on a project for the last 1 week and a half, and in the course of the project, I got to interact with a lot of men from different fields. We had some guys from the music industry. There were some movie people, some 9-to-5ers. Also, we had some business owners as well. And because you know that I'm silly like that, like I always love to talk about relationships. Our vlogs, that's what we do. We talk about situationships, marriage, conditionship, whatever it is, what ship you're on. We basically talk about it. So one of the guys there told me a very shocking story that I'll share with you guys. And he says, you know, how lately men think that a lot of women are just all about the money because, you know, people have lost like morals, and this is like 2015. Even as a single guy, it's tough out there. People just think it's just single women. Like you meet women who just want to be with you for your money. And I thought, what kind of girls are you hanging around? Like, I don't know what sort of girls you're hanging around, but he said, okay, don't say that. These are proper girls that, you know, if you see them, you probably wouldn't believe that they do what I'm about to tell you. So it turns out he met this girl. They were talking, they had started chatting, and I think he met her for like maybe 2 weeks. Then he had to travel out of town, but they used to speak every day because he was really into her, like he really wanted to date her. So while he was away, he would call and they would chat, and then on the third day, I think he rang her. Yeah, third day he said, and she said, oh, she's so tired, she's sitting at home, you know, she wants to go out, but her car is bad. And he's like, okay, well, time for me to step up, time for me to show her that I'm really about this babe. So he's like, well, can I send my driver to pick up the car and take the car to get fixed? All on him, or like he wasn't asking her to pay for anything. He's like, you know, I can have my driver drive you around today, and then tomorrow he can take in your car, make sure they fix the car and make sure that the car is working. And he says, she's like, I'm just tired, the car just keeps giving me problems. You know, today is this, tomorrow is that. Like, I need a new car, and everybody in my life right now, like, I'm looking for a man that will buy me a new car. Like, anybody I'm talking to right now, like, basically, you know, can you buy me a new car? Was what she said to the guy. He looked at the phone and thought, I've only known you for 2 weeks. Nothing has even transpired between the both of us. Even if I thought, so is it supposed to be transactional? What do you mean by nothing has transpired? He says, okay, Toke, let's just say the worst to worst. Even if I had slept with her, I'd only known you for 2 weeks. Like, how do you come out and ask like that? And it got me thinking, all these babes that like to feel like they are smart and you know how to collect money from guys and you're this, you better watch this video. You are a learner. How to be a sharp babe. A sharp babe is never messy. Like, honey, you've got messy boots on. You are messy. How do you meet a guy in 2 weeks? You ask the guy to buy you a car. Is he your father? Do you know him? You don't even know him that well. Let me tell you what, guys know this thing. It's like a code. They know it. Automatically, when you start to, I'm just, you know, they already know. And by the time you're doing, you are giving them their brain to calculate on how to say no and how to cut. And what you're doing is, if the guy leaves you and moves on, the other girl suffers for it. The innocent girl who is not all about his money will now be the one that will now be the one suffering for it, because the girl will be like, any girl that says this automatically feels the girl is a gold digger. Not all women are gold diggers. But if you want to gold dig right. Okay? Stop making a fool out of yourself. See, There are so many ways that you can go about this thing. Without him knowing he's buying a car, he has bought you a car. Do you not know that you can play your game and play it so tightly that the man will be eating from your finger? You don't have to come across as a gold digger. If you are going to gold dig, at least eat the frog that has egg. Stop disrespecting other women outside. If you want to be a gold digger, wear the clothes very well and make sure that as you're gold digging, you gold dig in the right place. You have to literally assess yourself. Ask yourself, where am I at this point in my life? What am I doing? This is not for everybody. Okay, you have to know the right market to go to. The first thing you have to ask yourself, okay, this is my brand. What is the right market to go to? You cannot fish in a dead pond. Okay? So you have to go to where you feel like you attract what you're looking for. Two, you have to see beyond your natural states. Look, let's say you're out, for instance, and let's say we use a phone, for instance. I'm just trying to just show you the basic rule. You want to change your phone. There's nothing wrong with wanting to change your phone. Can you buy it? Maybe. Do you just want someone to buy it for you? There's nothing wrong with it. Are guys supposed to spend on girls? In my own opinion, yes. If you want to date a girl, if you want to be her boyfriend, at some point, I'm not saying you feed her or you pay her way through, like, but come on. As a man, it should be one of those things that comes to you, naturally, where you want to just support your woman. Hello? Am I making it? So as a babe, you sit right there and you say things like, oh, this phone is just messing up. I'm really tired. It's due for a change. No need for, oh my God, I have one sub story. My phone fell into the gutter. You're not a child. Once you say that, if you are with a brokers, the brokers act like it has entered one ear and is coming out of the other ear, i.e., he has nothing to offer you. If you are with a fakers, you just be like, oh, and I bought like 6 phones yesterday. You should have told me yesterday. Like I bought like 6 phones. Those are those fakers. If you are with the spenders, the high roller spender, he don't talk too much. You just say, what kind of phone is that? Really, what color? 12 p.m. the next day, you might be sitting in front of a brand new phone. You then need to know how to package yourself. You wash the man. When you finish washing him, hey, he will not know where he's going from. He will not know if he's left or right. What do I mean by washing? You have to think big as a working in progress. You have to always, always, always have a plan. When you sit down with a guy, don't be a layabout. Don't be the girl that is asking for designer bag when she cannot even afford the designer bag. Let the guy feel like, you yourself, you're a business somebody. Always have business proposals. While you're talking, just be like, I'm so tired, I'm just really tired. I've been up all night writing my proposal. I want to start this hairline company. This is how much I have. Bear in mind, you must have met with the guy and known the guy for a while. This is no 1 week, 2 weeks sort of game. By 2 weeks, and you're saying that the guy already knows that you're looking for money. Okay? So, bear in mind, at least just hang around him. Let him wine and dine you. Try and figure him out. Try and know who he is. By knowing these things, you know if he's a spender, if he's tight-fisted. You know all these sort of things, okay? Now, I'm going to get into trouble with my husband because you say, how do you know these things? It's good to be streets. It's good to understand these things so that clothes will not be wearing you. Now, you cannot guy a guy. Alright? All those cheapness of telling a man to pay your rent. You're living in a house that you don't know how you're going to pay the rent. Dude, you look funny. Even as a babe, I think you are a fake ass. Okay? Why are you living in a house where the rent is 5 million and you have no clue on how you're going to pay your rent? How did you pay the last one? This is the problem. You see, when men meet you already, automatically they know your kind. They already say, this one, they are just here for this. These are the type of girls that just want to, these are the type of girls that just want to ride with you. Correct? Shut up. Even the men that are talking like that, if you had money to spend, you'll not be complaining. But that's not for today. Let's just move on. These men, they are already sharp. All these cheap things girls do. Like, you meet a guy today, in 7 days, you already have a sub story. Oh, my grandmother died. Oh, I'm about to be thrown out of my house. What's his business? He's not responsible for you. You don't even know how to do it. Let's be well grounded, know about everything. So that it's not as if it's only when it comes to money this girl knows what's up. You sit down there, you say to him, you're trying to start your business, this is where you are, this is what you want to do, you've got this money, you're trying to write to investors. A real high roller spender will be intrigued, will be like, how much do you even need? And you're like, oh, you already have like 5M. Even if you don't have you already have like 5M. You're just looking for someone that can maybe like add like maybe about 10M to it, and you'll be like, okay, let's see how we can help you. Let's talk. Like that. Even if you're a gold digger, must you be a cheap one? Can you not be one that the man will look at and even be like, wait a minute, I just gave this girl this money. How? Is it jazz she used? There are girls like that because they have their head screwed on tight. Stop all this crazy asking a guy to change your phone for you when you just met him, telling a guy, buy me a car. Okay, my grandmother is sick. Stop it. It's just wrong. It's wrong. You have to be calculated. Sometimes spend your own money. Alternate it. If it's taking you out a couple of times, even if it's cinema, just do something that'll make the guy feel as if, this girl really cares about me. Deep down, you know what you want. Well, that's where I'm going to stop right now before I get into trouble, because my husband throws me out of the house. I don't know where I'll go to. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitter. I am at Toke with a double R. And remember, you have to be sharp. Shine your eye. You cannot be coming across as all these cheap moves. These cheap ass moves. Will you pay for my cab in 2015? Let him come and pick you up from your house if you don't have money. Or borrow money and look for how you pay that money back. There's some things that are just disgusting to hear. I'm not a man, but I just feel like, if my brother brought a girl home who was doing that, I'll be like, please, no. Do you understand? You have to package yourself. Sharp, babe. It's all about packaging. You wash him. Tell him what he wants to hear. Tell him how you plan this, you own this, it's your business, this is how much you rake. You wash. By the time he's thinking she's making this kind of money, what's this to her? It's like buying a gift for someone who already has everything. You're already thinking, this is a woman who can hold her own. I have to be one step ahead. I have to think about how I can woo her. I have to think about what I can do. A man is already offering you to take your car to the garage. You're asking him to buy you a car. Can you see that you're stupid? Can you see that there's something wrong with you? Can you see that your man himself is playing tricks on you and you're not sharp? At least you let him take the car to the garage. When he comes back tomorrow too, you say the car has died. Let the guy die like 3, 4, 5 times with him. The man cannot be like, man, this guy, we need an upgrade. Be like, I'm trying, I'm saving, I'm doing this. Like, okay, well, I have this money, just buy a car for yourself. Like that, you bought the car. But no, you say, I want you to buy me a car. Talk to you guys later.